Okay, chapter 8 then. This is the binomial expansion. It's one of the shorter ones, so we should be able to work through this quite quickly. Most of it comes down to being able to apply the binomial expansion process consistently. So I've done a few examples, starting off with something relatively easy. Just make sure the first term should just be whatever the first term here is to that power. So in this case, 2 to the power of 6. Every term after that, I would think about it as having 3 parts. The first part is the choose function part. So this is 6 choose 1, which would be 6. So you can find that on your calculator if you go into catalogue probability. It's called combination. So 6, then you put the C and then 1 will give you the number 6. Then the first term in the binomial, reduce the power by 1 each time, so it goes from 6 to 5 to 4, and then the last term, increase the power by 1, so it starts at a power of 0, then power 1, then the power 2. And the thing that you need to make sure is, for each of these terms, you're multiplying. Even if it says, when it's negative, even if it's got a minus in there, you're multiplying each of these 3 parts together, and especially this term at the end, where it's got 3x, remember to square the 3, and then in the next one cube the 3. So expand each of these properly. Takes practice, but that's normally where I see people go wrong. So each one of these should give you 1 term, and the should increase in x. Normally, depends on the question, but if it looks like this, with a number plus a number of x, you're just looking for a number plus something x plus something x squared plus something x cubed, and it would go up to the power of 6. As I say, with negatives, same sort of idea. First one is just 3 to the power of 5, the first term is 3 to the power of 5. Then 5 choose 1, which is 5 times 3 to the power of 4, so that power reduces by 1, and the other one increases by 1. Just remember to include the negative, and when you're doing the 3/4, you've got, especially here, you've got to square the 3/4 and square the negative. So with these ones where it's minus, it normally goes positive, negative, positive. In fact, you should always, because that one has x power 0, which you might see something. It's not really the only questions where it comes up tend to be the difficult ones. So n choose r is n factorial, which means n times by 1 less than n times by 2 less than n, all the way down to times by 1. So that's 1x